My parents split expenses for 46 years straight. When my dad was dying, he gave 25 apartments all to his son. And Mom just signed it. No questions asked. Mom? Why did you sign it? I refused to accept this. 3 years later, Mom had a stroke and was hospitalized. She handed me her bank card and told me to withdraw some money. Your account balance is... What? How is that even possible? My dad, Arthur, who split expenses with Mom for 46 years, just breathed his last yesterday. Today, his lawyer, Mr. Wright, shows up with an ice-cold will and sat down on our sofa.
Ms. Davis, according to Mr. Davis's last wishes, all his personal assets, including properties in the city and suburbs, 25 apartments total, will be inherited by his son Brandon.
Brandon. That guy who's only a few years younger than me. The real family bloodline in Dad's eyes. What about us? What about me and Mom?
Mr. Davis, considering his over 40 years of marriage with Ms. Davis, specifically grants the right of residence in this apartment to Ms. Davis and Chloe.
Right of residence. How generous of Dad. He gave the ownership of this house to that guy. But we only get the right to live here.
Ms. Davis, we should respect the deceased's wishes.
Why should the money he and Mom saved by splitting expenses all these years, and the wealth built on Mom's years of endurance and compromise, all be given to that unrelated person? I'm not accepting this will.
You're right. We should respect the deceased's wishes. I'll sign.
Mom.
Signed. Take it.
Mom, you...
The weather's nice today. Let's go out together.
Why? Why would you sign that? How can you be okay with this? 46 years. You split expenses with him for 46 years. Even a single scallion was accounted for. And in the end, you only get the right to live here. Have you lost your mind? You've been betrayed, abandoned, humiliated beyond belief. Shouldn't you be crying and screaming? Shouldn't you stand up for yourself and tear them apart, curse them out?
What's left to fight for? He's gone. It's almost dinner time. I'll make you something to eat.
That's right. He's gone. It's all settled now. Nothing can be undone. But I refuse. I refuse! Mom, why would you do this? What are you thinking?
Well, if it isn't Chloe.
Brandon, what are you doing here?
Hey, Chloe, don't get so worked up. We're here to visit Mrs. Davis. After all, we're all family now.
Here's $50,000. Arthur arranged this before he passed. Compensation for you both. Take it. It'll last you a while. Compensation? $50,000? Are you treating us like beggars?
Oh, now, Chloe, $50,000 is plenty. If you're frugal, it'll last you a while. Oh, my dad. Seriously, how could he let you live in this dumpy old apartment? Sometime, I'll take you to see my Riverview villa. Let you see what a proper life is. Oh, by the way, Chloe, I just bought a $2 million sports car. Blue. Super cool. I'll take you for a spin sometime. Let you see what kind of life our father's son deserves.
Get out! Take your filthy money and get out!
Chloe, stop. Thank you for coming to see me. Come visit again whenever you like. Please come visit whenever you're free.
Mrs. Davis really knows what's best.
Evelyn is so understanding. This $50,000 is Arthur's way of showing he cares. So please accept our condolences. Mom, why did you take their money? They stole your husband and your family's wealth. Are you completely spineless? Have you no dignity left? Mom! Between her and me, it's like there's an unbridgeable chasm. I don't understand her, and I can't communicate with her either. We live under the same roof, but we're from two different worlds. From that day on, my mom and I started giving each other the silent treatment. But the humiliation didn't stop.
Tomorrow we're holding a housewarming party at the Riverview Villa. Chloe, you and Mrs. Davis should come.
This is too much. I'd rather die than go. Thought this whole thing was over. I thought this time she'd finally be on my side. But I was wrong. Where are you going?
To congratulate your brother.
He's not my brother. Mom, do you have no self-respect? Have you no shame at all? They're the thieves who stole everything from us. And now you're bringing them a fruit basket to congratulate them on their new home? Are you telling everyone that we deserve to be bullied?
Chloe.
My mom. My only family. She must have lost her mind.
Chloe, are you okay? I was at Brandon's housewarming party, and I saw your mom there.
How was she? How is she doing?
Brandon and his family are just monsters. They put your mom at the table in the farthest corner, sitting with some distant relative she barely knows. During the banquet, his mom even walked around with a glass, telling everyone how understanding and forgiving your mom is. Her tone was practically saying, "Your mom is a fool."
Evelyn, Arthur gave all his assets to that kid and that woman. Why didn't you even make a fuss?
Maybe it's for the best.
What's so good about it? To put it bluntly, that's just spineless.
Yeah, you've wasted your whole life. A lot of people are gossiping behind her back, saying your mom is spineless and weak, and the biggest fool in the world. Chloe, you'd better come quickly and take your mom away.
I don't have a mother like that. This house, this place filled with humiliation and painful memories. I can't stay here any longer. I'm leaving this place. The farther, the better. Out of sight, out of mind. I rented a place and moved out. Ended up staying for 3 whole years. I worked my fingers to the bone. I hustled non-stop to make money. Trying to numb myself with the grind, to forget all that pain. For 3 years, I couldn't forgive my mom for her weakness. I forced myself not to care about her life. But sometimes, she'd call. Hello?
Hello? Chloe? How are you holding up out there?
I'm okay. Our talks were always short and polite, like 2 barely familiar distant relatives. As for Brandon, he sold off a few apartments. He and his mom started living a life of throwing money around. But their new money image also made them a joke in high society. Whenever I heard about this, I felt not a shred of satisfaction. Just this heavy, dull sorrow. As for my mother, I thought she and I would just stay distant like this forever. Until...
This is City General Hospital. Are you Miss Evelyn Davis's daughter, Miss Chloe Davis?
Yes, speaking. What happened to my mom?
Your mother suffered a sudden massive stroke. She is in critical care at our hospital. Her condition is critical. Please come now.
The resentment that had filled my heart for 3 years, along with the dissatisfaction and distance, collapsed in an instant when I heard she was critically ill, leaving nothing but overwhelming panic. Mom! How could this happen?
The patient suffered a sudden massive stroke, and while she arrived in time, the situation is not optimistic. So we recommend immediate surgery. But the procedure is very costly and carries significant risks, so the family needs to be mentally prepared.
How much?
At least $300,000.
$300,000? Okay. I'll go raise the money. Doctor, can you save my mom first and schedule the surgery?
You should pay the surgery fee as soon as possible.
Hey, manager, I have a family emergency, so can I get an advance on my salary?
No, you left without notice, and now you're asking for an advance.
Mom, you're awake?
Go to the bank and withdraw the money.
As this must be all the money she scrimped and saved. Over most of her life, her entire savings. Okay, I'll go right now. But first, I need to see how much is inside so I have a better idea. As for the rest of the surgery fee, I'll borrow it or beg for it, and I'll find a way to get it. Checking balance. A hallucination. It must be a hallucination. Ones, tens, hundreds, thousands, 10,000s, 100,000s, millions, 10 millions, 100 millions. My mom actually has hundreds of millions of dollars saved up. This is the fish congee I made. The doctor said you're recovering well, but still, try to eat something easy to digest. Here are your payment receipts. Take a look.
Chloe, I've noticed you've been preoccupied lately. And you must have a lot of questions. So ask me anything, and Mom will tell you everything today.
Ever since I can remember, you've always been just an ordinary teacher. So how could you possibly have hundreds of millions of dollars in assets?
That money is indeed yours, Mom.
But all these years, you've been splitting expenses with Dad, who wouldn't even spare you a single cent. So how did you manage to save up such a huge sum of money?
Silly child, your dad was guarding against me. Couldn't I guard against him too?
Mom, you and Dad...
On the very first day your dad and I got married, he proposed that we start splitting expenses from then on. Splitting expenses? An agreement?
That's right. To put it bluntly, it means from then on, we'd each spend our own money and save our own money, so that everything's clear, and in the future, we wouldn't argue over money, which is all the rage in big cities now.
Okay. I'll do whatever you say. What are you looking at? Time for bed.
This is my share of the expenses for this month, and the child support. The rest, you figure it out yourself.
Okay. Thought I was just a woman who could only survive by clinging to him and living off his charity. But he was wrong.
Mom, all these years, it's like I never truly knew you.
Chloe, I know you've always blamed me for keeping this from you. Today, I'm going to tell you everything.
Okay? Go ahead. I'm listening.
Chloe, remember this. A man, especially one who nickel and dimes you, who splits every penny with you, will never be reliable. Later on, I scrimped and saved every month, setting aside a little money from the household allowance. Little by little, over time, I managed to build up some savings.
Mom, you're not trying to tell me that all this money is the secret stash you've been saving up $5 or $10 at a time for decades?
Of course not. The year your dad bought his first apartment, used the money I'd saved and what I earned from tutoring to buy my first small commercial property. Your dad, he's so short-sighted. He only sees the appreciation of residential properties. He's obsessed with buying apartments in all sorts of housing complexes. Seeing their value go up makes him think he's a born investment genius.
Arthur, you're the real deal, man. Following your lead on those developments, the prices just kept climbing. I flipped one and made hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Yeah, Arthur. We're sticking with you from now on.
Good.
But me, just a housewife in his eyes. I was reading the news every day, studying policies, analyzing urban planning.
Read that the city was actively planning the new commercial district.
I realized the real value was in commercial real estate that could generate steady cash flow.
So while your dad invested in housing, you followed the city's pulse and invested in the most promising shops and office buildings. All this money, you earned it all from your investments.
For decades, your dad turned money into concrete and steel, then smugly rested on his laurels, living it up on the outside, including with that woman he kept, the one who raised Brandon. And I knew all of it clearly.
That's just unbelievable.
But the money I earned, I kept investing, using the rental income to leverage even bigger assets, letting the interest and profits compound. My snowball, in places your dad couldn't see, kept growing bigger and bigger.
Mom, you deceived everyone, including me.
I'm sorry, Chloe, but Mom was worried that if you knew, your dad would catch on, so I never told you.
No wonder. Back then, you didn't make a fuss or fight and signed the will. Not out of weakness, but because you thought it wasn't worth it. In your eyes, his 25 apartments were nothing but illiquid junk assets.
After he died, I didn't want any entanglement over those worthless things or his dirty relationships, wanting no part of it. They disgust me. Their boasting, in my eyes, was like clowns jumping around.
Then what about me? Did you also think that I, who knew nothing back then, looked like a clown too?
Chloe, that's not it.
Then what is it? I can understand you not telling me before because Dad didn't love us and you hid it from me, afraid he'd find out. But after he died, do you know how desperate and crushed I was, watching them bully us like that, while you did nothing, letting us be slaughtered? For you, who gave 46 years to this family, I felt it was worthless, and I was furious. I wanted to fight for even a shred of benefit for you, but in the end, everything I did, in your eyes, turned out to be completely insignificant.
Chloe.
I'm sorry, Mom. I need some time to process all this.
Chloe.
Oh, son. Life sure is sweet when you're rich. As long as you pay enough, you can get a physical at the hospital without even waiting in line.
Exactly. Money talks.
Oh, right. Son, you've lost a lot of money gambling lately. Was thinking maybe...
Mom, what's there to worry about? Dad left us with 25 apartments. We've barely sold a handful.
That's true. I've had my eye on a limited edition designer bag. I gotta get it. ASAP.
My luck's turning anyway. In a few days, I'll sell another one, win back everything I lost with interest. Hey, isn't that Chloe? What are you doing here? Isn't that Mrs. Davis? Mom, should we go in and see? Let's go.
Oh,
Evelyn, what happened? Why are you in the hospital?
Oh, a stroke.
Evelyn, you need to rest and get better. If a stroke isn't treated properly, it can leave your face all crooked.
Oh, Mom, don't you remember? Dad left all 25 apartments to me. With Mrs. Davis's measly pension, she can't afford this treatment.
Oh, dear, dear, dear. Whatever will you do? That daughter of yours is probably useless too. Maybe you should beg us. Get out. You're not welcome here.
Chloe, 3 years. You haven't changed a bit. Still as explosive as ever. No wonder Dad never liked you. Hey, Mrs. Davis had a stroke. Was that your fault too?
Look, Chloe, I know. You're upset about your dad giving all 25 apartments to Brandon. I get why you're bitter, but it's already a done deal. You need to let it go. Stop taking it out on your mom.
With this stroke, you can't even pay the bills. Next time, you'll be begging on the streets.
Exactly.
Tell you what, Chloe, kneel down and beg. For Dad's sake, I might toss you $30,000 or $50,000. After all, we're multimillionaires now. A little cash is nothing to us.
Don't push your luck.
Come on, Chloe. We're blood. As your brother, how could I just watch you suffer? Oh, look! $1,000 exactly. Take it for your mom's treatment. You're still just as ungrateful as you were 3 years ago. You're practically broke, and you're still putting on airs. Here, the money's yours.
Don't you dare insult my daughter with that dirty money of yours. We don't want your pathetic scraps. My daughter and I want nothing from you.
Mom, did you hear that? She said she doesn't want our measly little peanuts.
Evelyn, you didn't have a stroke or some brain atrophy that made you lose your mind, did you? We have 25 apartments, and she calls that measly peanuts?
Chloe. Chloe. I'm sorry. I've been so selfish all along. I never once considered your self-respect or tried to see things from your point of view. This time, I'm standing with you to put these people in their place, together.
Mom,
What's mine is yours. Go for it.
Are you out of your mind? Putting on a show right here?
You're really losing it. Should we call a doctor for your mom? Check. Should we transfer her to psychiatry? No need. I'll call a doctor myself.
Excuse me, is that your bedside call button?
Yes, doctor. Please check on this lady. Just now, this lady seems to be delusional. She actually thinks she's richer than us with our 25 apartments.
Seriously? Miss Davis.
Doctor, I called you here to transfer my mom to a VIP ward, and also to have your specialists look after her. Charge $3 million to this card. We'll settle the balance later.
$3 million? Chloe, have you lost your mind? Even if you sold your body, you wouldn't be worth that much.
You don't even have $3 million, do you? Why don't we just swipe it and see?
Oh, Chloe, with that pathetic little card of yours, if you actually had $3 million, I'll take your last name.
You already do. But then again, sharing a last name with you is a total disgrace.
You!
You people! You're really determined to keep up this charade, huh? Wait until the doctor comes back. If that lousy card of yours actually has cash, my son and I will crawl out of here on our hands and knees. Fine.
Miss Davis, this is our hospital director, Dr. Miller.
Dr. Miller, her card's empty, right?
Let's expose their little act. Dr. Miller, people like them should be thrown out immediately.
Ms. Davis, who are these two?
They're nobody.
Call security. Have them escorted out. To avoid disturbing Ms. Davis and Evelyn's rest.
Hey, Dr. Miller, what's that supposed to mean?
Ms. Davis has prepaid $3 million in medical fees. She is now our hospital's esteemed VIP.
That's impossible! How could she possibly have $3 million?
Dr. Miller, don't let them fool you. There's no way their card has any money.
Not only does this card have money, its balance is $1 billion.
What did you just say? No way. My dad clearly left all his assets to me. This card must be fake.
Hey, are you just stealing it outright now?
This has to be fake. There's no way you have that much money.
I sure don't have that kind of money.
That's what I thought. You two, one a housewife, the other a regular office worker. How could you possibly have $1 billion in assets?
Chloe, you didn't use some shady trick to get your mom that VIP status, did you?
Hey!
You dare hit me? You bet I did. Homewreckers will always be homewreckers. You're despicable. I may not have money, but my mom does. And she's way richer than your dad ever was.
That's right. You think Arthur leaving you 25 apartments makes you rich? Let me tell you, to me, it's all just trash.
How is that possible? You're just a housewife. Where'd you get that kind of money? Oh, I get it. You must have sold that dumpy old apartment Dad left you, didn't you?
Chloe, you only have the right of residence in that apartment, not ownership. Could that dumpy old apartment be worth hundreds of millions of dollars?
So you must have taken advantage of my dad's critical illness and stolen all his assets!
That's ridiculous. I've told you already. My mom's money has nothing to do with your dad. Weren't you just saying that if this card had $3 million in it, you'd crawl out of here on your hands and knees?
Chloe, don't push your luck.
Have you forgotten what you and your mother did to my mother and me back then? Fine. If you won't crawl out, Dr. Miller. Since they refuse to crawl out, have security drag them out.
Yes, Ms. Davis. Security, get these two out of here.
You wait.
This is our moment as mother and daughter. The first time we've teamed up to fight back. It feels absolutely incredible.
Yeah, absolutely incredible. Arthur, you jerk! When he died, he swore you were the Davis family bloodline. He said all the money was left to you. Turns out it was all a lie.
Mom, what's the point of telling him this? He's gone. He can't hear you.
What do we do now? Every time I see that little bitch and her mother's smug face, it makes my blood boil.
Wait, Mom, didn't Dad leave a will? Besides that dumpy old apartment they're living in, all the other assets are ours, right?
So, the cash they're sitting on is really all ours.
That's right, Mom. We can hire a lawyer and sue them. Then we can get all that money back.
Oh, that's my boy. You're so smart. This way, we can get that money back, down to the last cent.
Let's find a lawyer and sue them right now.
Okay. Have a seat. Mom, you're getting better and better. The doctor said you can be discharged anytime.
It's all because you're here, sweetie. That's why Mom is recovering so well.
Ms. Davis, Chloe, I'm here on behalf of Brandon to coordinate with you on the property distribution issue.
Now that we're all here, I'll cut to the chase. Chloe, my dad's will clearly states that aside from the right of residence for your current apartment, all of his other assets go to US. But now, you've shamelessly taken such a huge fortune for yourselves. Don't you owe us an explanation?
What a coincidence. Reason we're here today is specifically to give you an explanation. At least you two know what's good for you.
Of course they know what's good for them. Otherwise, with the will in hand, we'd sue them.
Good thing the lawyer's here too. I'll give you the account number. You just wire us the full amount. We'll let you keep the change. Just consider it. What are you thinking? You didn't think we came here just to hand over this money to you, did you?
What do you mean?
Take a look.
This is the split expense agreement Arthur and I signed after we got married. It was notarized and is legally binding. After marriage, our finances were always kept separate. Even without a will, you can't touch my personal assets.
What split expense agreement? Even if this agreement exists, my dad and your mom are still husband and wife. Joint property. As their child, I have the right of inheritance.
Then why don't you say those 25 apartments are also joint property?
Those 25 apartments are covered by a will. Let me be straight with you. If you don't split that money with us today, we'll sue you.
Sue me? Fine, go ahead. But before you sue, you'd better ask Mr. Wright here if you can even win. Then let's each take a step back, is that okay? We'll give you 10 apartments, and you split that hundreds of millions of dollars with us. With just 10 measly apartments, you think you can trade for half of my mom's assets? You guys are really something else. Do you really think we care about those few apartments? If you've got the guts, go ahead and sue us. We'll be waiting for your lawyer's letter.
Didn't expect them to have a backup plan. Mr. Wright, is there any other way for us?
No, unless you can prove the money in their hands belongs to Mr. Arthur.
Of all the things my dad could have signed, he had to sign a split expense agreement.
Son, I just thought of someone who can help us. This time, we'll definitely make those two cough up all the money.
Chloe, what's wrong?
I think I understand now why you didn't tell me about this huge fortune back then. I really seem lacking.
Why would you suddenly think that?
I'm impulsive, always unable to control my temper. If I hadn't exposed the money at the hospital that day, we wouldn't be targeted by that mother and son now, causing all this trouble.
Chloe, you did great. Villains like them deserve to be taught a lesson. Mom will take you somewhere, and I'll show you the business empire I built from scratch. The one that belongs to you.
Mom, this is the heart of downtown. Every square inch is worth its weight in gold. This business empire you were talking about, it's not all this, is it?
Chloe, this whole building, except for the top floor where our headquarters are, the rest is leased out to Fortune 500 companies.
Mom, you're amazing.
Good morning, Miss Davis. Miss Davis?
This is absolutely unbelievable. I never imagined that my mom being a hidden big shot would happen to me.
Pretty mind-blowing, huh?
Mom, am I dreaming? It's so unbelievably luxurious.
You're not dreaming. And what's more, I've decided to pass this business empire on to you.
No way.
What's wrong?
Don't know the first thing about it. I'd just mess it up.
Oh, nobody's born knowing how to do this. Don't you worry. I'll make sure you turn into the most qualified successor.
From that day on, Mom started teaching me, hands-on, how to read financial reports, how to analyze projects, and how to negotiate deals. I was like a thirsty sponge, just soaking it all up. I was no longer that impulsive girl who'd just rage and scream at every injustice. My world was expanding. My mindset was transforming. This is the latest project proposal. Take a look.
That's my girl. You know, you're a great manager now. By the way, Chloe, I also registered a company for you to cut your teeth on. From now on, the company's operations are all yours. I'm stepping back completely. But just remember, no matter what happens in the future, I'll always have your back. So go for it.
Thanks, Mom. I'm gonna grow up fast. I've got your back from now on. No one's ever gonna bully us again.
What a dump. There's not even an elevator. How come those two old folks live way out here?
Your dad told me that after he married Evelyn, her parents fell seriously ill. That's why your dad came up with the split expense agreement. Not only would money be separate, but each would take care of their own parents. Your grandparents were afraid your dad would be dragged down by his in-laws. They were all for it. So all these years, they never lived together. Ugh, seriously? Son, we're here. Remember what I told you? Just remember why we're here today.
I've got this. Let's go.
What? Brandon only got 25 apartments? The hundreds of millions of dollars Arthur left behind got snatched up by those two women. This is absolutely outrageous.
Dad, Brandon and I don't care about the money. It just kills me to see you treated like this.
That's right, Grandpa, Grandma. See, Dad insisted on splitting expenses all these years, all for one reason, to leave everything to me. That way, those two wouldn't have a leg to stand on. And because of that, for all these years, you two had to live in an old employee dormitory. And me? I never even got to have my grandparents around.
Good boy.
Grandpa, Grandma, now that my dad's gone, you two are all I have left. Don't worry. I promise I'll take good care of you. Soon you should move in with me. Even without that money, Mom and I will definitely make sure you live out your golden years in comfort.
That money belongs to my son. Of course it should be yours. They agreed on splitting expenses. For them to pull a stunt like this now, then what was the point of all our sacrifice? Fiona, Brandon, don't you worry. We'll get to the bottom of this and make it right.
Last dish is here.
Careful, it's hot. I never knew my sweet girl was so full of surprises. You can even cook.
When I was renting outside to save money, I cooked for myself. Gradually, I got better and better at it.
Chloe, I swear, from now on, I'll never let you suffer like that again.
No, Mom.
Open the door. Open up.
Mom, Dad, what are you doing here?
What's it to you if I'm at my son's place? I can come whenever I want. Who do you think you are to tell me what to do?
Evelyn, don't blame your father for his temper. It's just what you did was really underhanded.
Why waste your breath on her? Let me tell you something. Hand over my son's money. Now.
Dad, I know why you're here today. And I know that mother-son pair must have gotten to you. But that money is mine. I'm not giving it to you, and I'm certainly not giving it to them. You should just leave.
Just listen to her. Is that any way for a daughter-in-law to act? Evelyn, back then, seeing you were a teacher, an educated person, I agreed to let Arthur marry you. I never thought you'd be so cruel.
Evelyn, that money was left by Arthur. Brandon is our family's only grandson. He's the rightful heir. You can't be so unreasonable.
That's all my mom's money. What does it have to do with you?
Your mom's money? Your mom was just some lousy teacher. How much could she possibly make? It was my son, Arthur, who worked hard for that money. It's a shame he died so young. So you two got lucky.
Yes, I heard from Brandon. It's not a small sum. We're talking hundreds of millions of dollars. Your mom, with her measly few $100 a month, she couldn't earn that in 100 lifetimes.
How she earned it is none of your business. Anyway, that money has nothing to do with my dad. So don't even think about touching it.
How is it not related? Brandon said you and your mom pulled some shady tricks to swindle him.
Swindle? What are you talking about? You think my mom and I could just bypass the law and take it illegally? Besides, if that money was really my dad's, Brandon and his mother would have shown up with a lawyer by now. They wouldn't need you here.
Even if Brandon didn't earn it, it's still your marital property. Look at you, holding out on us. The Davis family finally has a son. Brandon is Arthur's only grandson. Giving him the money is only right.
That's right, fork it over. And your company, too. It all belongs to Brandon.
What's so unreasonable about that? Now you're just flat out stealing.
Back when Arthur introduced the idea of splitting expenses, you all supported it wholeheartedly. How can you now say that the money I made is Arthur's money?
What split expense agreement? That was just Arthur shooting off his mouth. Who's gonna back that up?
Now, Evelyn, don't you think just because my son's dead, you can just spout nonsense?
So that's your little scheme. You think with Arthur gone, there's no proof, so you can just deny it, right? Too bad your plan backfired. This right here is the split expense agreement Arthur and I signed years ago. In this agreement, not only does it have both our signatures, it's also certified by a notary. You can call the notary from back then right this minute. See if this so-called casual thing has any legal effect.
How could Arthur be so foolish? He actually signed something like this.
He meant to guard against Evelyn. Who knew it would end up guarding against us?
Fine. The money isn't Arthur's. But this company... How could a housewife like her have the vision to build such a big company?
Right. That company has to be my son's.
I registered the company. I'm the legal representative. The registered capital is mine. Arthur has nothing to do with it.
You probably don't understand what a legal representative is or what registered capital is. All you need to know is this. Dad only left 25 apartments. He left nothing else. That's it. As for Mom's assets, with this split expense agreement in place, even if you sue us, you won't get a single cent.
What do we do now, old man?
Just wait and see.
What are you doing?
Nothing. We just like it here. It's comfy. I'm not going anywhere, old man.
Exactly. Evelyn, your dad and I, we're getting old. Two old folks living alone just ain't right. From now on, we're moving in to live with you.
Mom, Dad, if you think you're too old and need looking after, I can hire you a nanny, a live-in caretaker.
You ungrateful little brat. When my son Arthur died, he wasn't even divorced from you yet. You're still our daughter-in-law. It's your duty to care for your in-laws, not pawn them off on some nanny. What are you trying to pull here?
Evelyn, don't get me wrong. But for decades, your dad and I never wanted to bother you. We never wanted to be a burden. Now that Arthur's gone, if you abandon us now, your dad and I might as well be dead. If this gets out, you and your dead parents will be the shame of the town.
How dare you bring up my parents? Back when my parents were seriously ill, Arthur just said we were splitting expenses and each should take care of their own. So while I was pregnant, working and running to the hospital, how many times did I collapse on the street? When did you or Arthur ever show up?
We're all family, you say? Why so petty?
Family. When have you ever treated me and my daughter like family? Even when Arthur died, he left all 25 apartments to Brandon and Fiona. Now that you're old and need someone to take care of you, you suddenly remember me and Chloe? How come they get all the good things? And you call me petty?
Why waste your breath on her? I don't believe she'd dare to throw us out. You're the big boss of a publicly traded company now. You should know what would happen if word got out that you drove your in-laws out onto the streets. What would that look like?
You're trying to drive me to my death!
That's exactly what I'm trying to do. Why should you and that daughter of yours live better than my Brandon?
Mom, enough. Come in.
Mom, what's going on?
What are you doing?
What are you doing? What are you doing, you brat?
Grandpa, Grandma, you two are supposed to be decent people. With the way you're acting, if your friends and relatives, your former colleagues, and your current neighbors knew how shameless you are behind closed doors, what would they think?
Brat, what are you doing?
Golden Years Dance Club, the Davis family, Maplewood Community, City Anglers Club, the Chess Club, Sent to all.
Brat!
Done.
What are you doing? I'm going to ruin you. And as for why, it's because you and your daughter are living better than Brandon. Brat, what did you just send? Give me back my phone right now.
You're airing all our dirty laundry. If the busybodies in the neighborhood find out, how will we ever show our faces again?
I can't give it back now, but after 3 minutes, when the messages can't be unsent anymore, I'll give it back to you. Take it easy. Grandpa and Grandma are old. Don't hurt him, or they'll try to extort us again.
You wicked girl. You little monster.
Time's up. Here's your phone back. With these videos, no matter what you say about me outside from now on, no one will believe you. Let's see you try to extort me and my mom now.
Mom, Dad, I've put up with you all this time, and it's made Chloe suffer a lot with me. From now on, I won't tolerate it anymore. Don't even think about hurting me again. Oh, right. Chloe's company is about to open. This invitation is for Brandon and Fiona, so don't tell me you don't know where they are.
How are Grandpa and Grandma? Did you get the money?
George, I never thought you were such a terrible person. I'm blocking you. Don't ask me to go fishing with you anymore.
George, how can you treat Chloe and her mother like that? Does your conscience not bother you? We're not brothers anymore.
George, I don't want to dance in the square with you anymore. You dare dance in the square with other old ladies?
I didn't get the money, but I got this invitation from them. We have other things to do, so we're leaving.
You stop right there.
My company opens tomorrow. Brandon, you and Fiona should come to congratulate me.
Oh my God.
Mom, I bet Brandon has seen the invitation by now. I'd love to see him grit his teeth in anger.
We've finally gotten revenge for how they humiliated us back then.
You're so capable. Better than Dad in every way. Why have you been hiding it all these years?
Because your dad is a man with extreme control issues and deep-seated insecurity. He could tolerate me being a docile housewife, but he could never tolerate me being stronger or richer than him. If he knew everything I have now, he wouldn't be grateful or admiring. He'd just do everything he could to take my money for himself. Chloe, think about it. What would happen to us then?
Everything here and the company would all end up in the hands of Brandon and Fiona, just like those 25 apartments.
That's right. I want your dad to think he's in control until the day he dies. He's the ultimate winner. And then let his precious son destroy all his dreams.
The company's opening ceremony is the best slap in their face. We can prove to everyone that we can achieve everything on our own, without Dad's inheritance or influence.
Right.
Mr. Wright, is there really no other way?
That split expense agreement is legally binding. I'm afraid I can't do anything about it.
Useless. Those two old fools are useless too.
It's all my dad's fault. He's not even my real dad. If he hadn't, back then, gotten involved with that woman and signed that split expense agreement, those assets, we could have gotten at least half of them.
I must have been blind to fall for such an idiot.
Mom, I've decided. I'm going to start a company too. If Chloe can do it, I won't be any worse than her. The houses and money they've made, I'll use my own way. To win it all back.
About starting a company?
Mom, I haven't had a chance to tell you yet, but I've actually already found a way to make money.
What way?
We still have over a dozen properties left. We can totally take half of our properties and use them as collateral. Then use the money from the collateral to start the company. Then we can loan it out and earn even more interest. Keep repeating this cycle and our money will just keep growing, right?
That's loan sharking. It's illegal.
How is that illegal? There are so many lending platforms out there now. It's fine. My friend has been doing it for years. Besides, I had to beg him for a long time before he agreed to let me in.
Son, let me think about it some more.
What is there to think about? Those properties just sitting there will only lose value, and the maintenance fees will keep going up. Are we just supposed to sit around until we're broke?
Son, you're just not cut out for business.
Why am I not cut out for making money? Evelyn was just a housewife and she built a huge business empire. Why can't I? Want to make money. I want to make even more money.
But son, your father told me before he died that these apartments would be enough for the two of us to live comfortably for the rest of our lives, without ever having to worry about food or clothing. He hasn't even been gone that long, and we've already sold 10 of them. From now on,
Let's not talk about him anymore. How come Evelyn could make so much money? It's all because he taught her. He taught that woman, not you, and not me either. He was just biased, wasn't he? He treated you like a toy and turned me into a useless person.
son,
If you weren't so useless, would I be in this mess? Look at Evelyn. She knows how to make money. And you? What have you got? You're just holding on to these apartments, just waiting to run out of money. And now you're stopping me from going out to make money? You're just a loser.
son. How can you say that to your own mother?
Then hand over the property deeds. I'm not asking for much, just 15 apartments. Just give me 10, that's enough. The other 5, I'll definitely earn them back for you. I'll make back 20 apartments worth, even 30 apartments worth. Trust me, Chloe, I won't lose to you. All your assets, I'll get them back 100, 1,000 times over.
Thank you, everyone, for attending the opening ceremony of Novatech. Standing here today, I'd especially like to thank my mother, Ms. Davis. It was her resilience and wisdom that gave me the courage to take this step to embrace our own bright future.
What a lively event! Chloe, why do you look so unhappy to see me? Wasn't it you who personally sent me the invitation? So my mom and I came to attend your opening ceremony? Don't think I don't see what you're doing. What's that supposed to mean? You invited us here just to humiliate us, didn't you? To show me how successful you and your mom have become. Trying to pull that rags to riches fantasy on me? That whole revenge and triumph act? Well, don't worry, I'm not going to let you have your way. Everyone, thank you all for coming to Chloe's new company's opening ceremony. As her younger brother, I may not be as talented, but I've also started a new company. I hope everyone will come and support me as well. Thank you.
That's Ms. Davis's brother? I never knew Ms. Davis had a son.
What, brother? Who promotes their own company at their sister's grand opening?
Exactly. Feels like he's here to cause trouble. Yeah. Miss Davis, don't you have anything to say?
Sorry for the scene, everyone. This man is not my brother. He's my father's bastard son. That is the homewrecker. Before my father passed, he left all his inheritance to her and her son. The funds for his company must have come from that inheritance.
How shameless. That homewrecker and her bastard son dare to show their faces here and provoke us in public?
No wonder he was so out of line earlier. So he's squandering someone else's hard-earned money and living it up. And he has the nerve to show off in front of the rightful heir's company? You've got some nerve, thicker than a rhino's hide.
Get a shot of them. Tomorrow's front page is a lock.
Who said you could film? Stop filming!
You had the guts to do it, but you can't handle being filmed?
That's right. Weren't you trying to advertise your new company? Don't worry. This time, you and your mom will be famous for sure. You'll regret this. Today's humiliation, I'll pay you back with interest. Let's go.
Thank you for your attention. My mother and I will continue to grow our company. Actions speak louder than words. Please continue to support Novatech.
Chloe, you handled that brilliantly. You're getting more and more composed.
Someone like Brandon isn't worth my time. But I'm surprised he quit gambling and even started a company. That was unexpected.
I've already bought back every property he gambled away. As for his company, take a look at this.
He started a company only to run a loan sharking business. Some people never change.
You know, if Dad knew his so-called empire was being destroyed by his adopted son piece by piece, he'd be rolling in his grave.
Mom, I've thought of a way to deal with Brandon. And the best part? They're the ones who handed us the weapon.
Ms. Davis, these are all the properties Brandon mortgaged with me.
Mr. Lewis from the loan company is a friend of mine, but Brandon doesn't know that yet.
He mortgaged another 10 apartments, which means they still have 5 left.
Miss Davis, don't worry. Even though Brandon took out these loans, he has no idea how deep this rabbit hole goes. The greedier he gets, the faster he'll fall. I estimate he won't be able to hold on to the remaining apartments either.
I'll buy all of those apartments, and the price won't disappoint you. Don't touch the properties he has left. To to avoid raising his suspicion. How much of his debt you can acquire is up to you, but remember to leave him a way out and don't push him to the brink.
Understood, Miss Davis. And I'll handle everything exactly as you instructed.
Chloe, I thought you'd just pay the money directly to settle Brandon's debt, then use that as leverage.
That would be letting him off too easy. I want my father, from heaven, to watch his son's complete ruin. Debt is like a snowball rolling downhill, getting bigger and bigger. And with Brandon, forget about making a profit, as escaping it will be impossible.
They should still have 5 apartments in their possession.
No, and I'll keep a close eye on Brandon. And as for the remaining properties, when he tries to sell them off again, I'll scoop them all up.
Your father never cared for you growing up, and he never even looked at the two of us with respect. Once you get all the properties back this time, we'll place the deeds before his memorial. Let him see how exceptional my daughter is, and see how despicable his adopted son turned out. All his so-called success and smug pride over the years have been a complete joke from start to finish.
Yes! I made it! Mom! I did it!
Son, is that true?
Mom, the interest on the money I lent out is coming in today. Over $100,000. And there's way more where that came from. You know how a snowball works? Keep the money moving, and the cash will just keep pouring in.
Oh, I knew it. I just knew it. That's my Brandon. So amazing. How could he lose to a brat like Chloe? You've made your grandma so proud.
Grandpa, Grandma, why are you still here?
Weren't you supposed to stay with your grandparents? Your grandpa and I have decided, from now on, we're going to live with you. For a family, staying together is more important than anything.
It's all 'cause of last time. We fell for Chloe's trick. We were so humiliated, couldn't even go back. Thank goodness my son's doing so well now. We can afford to feed a couple more mouths.
No big deal. My dad, his whole life, only ever scraped together over 20 properties. At the rate I'm going, in less than a month, I can make enough to buy a house. And it's only gonna go up from there. Sooner or later, I'm gonna take over Chloe's company. Take everything they've got. I'll make that mother and daughter get down on their knees and beg me.
Can't wait to see who'll dare call my son a good-for-nothing then.
Now you see how amazing I am? You should have handed over the property deed way sooner. If you'd just given it to me earlier, we'd be rolling in it by now.
It's all my fault, Mom. I never should have doubted you. Son, what do you feel like eating? I'll cook for you myself. Whip up something delicious for you.
What's so good to eat at home? Come on, let's go to the best hotel in town, drink the finest wine, and eat the most expensive lobster. I want to celebrate Brandon's success.
Your grandpa's right. We absolutely have to go out and celebrate big time. Brandon really made it.
Let's go, let's go, let's go!
Your tea, Ms. Davis. Ms. Davis? Just like you said, I've given Brandon a real taste of success. He doesn't suspect a thing. Right now, he's getting way too full of himself.
This should be his last hurrah.
Even had someone spread some information to him. Told him some smaller platforms offer even higher interest.
Mr. Lewis, Brandon is here.
Mr. Davis, what a rare guest. Well, look who it is, Mr. Davis.
Mr. Lewis, I lent the money through your platform. It's been over a week, and I've only gotten back a little over $1 million. Don't you think that's a bit low?
I see. So someone else made you an offer.
Well, there is another platform, and their rate is 5 points higher than yours.
Mr. Davis, those other platforms out there aren't exactly on the up and up. Let me warn you, the higher the interest, the bigger the risk.
Well, the bigger the risk, the bigger the payoff. So what's your point, Mr. Lewis? Let's not beat around the bush. No one turns down money. My money, I want to move it to another platform. But don't worry, I'll pay back every last cent of the interest on the loans from you. Every last cent.
All right, Mr. Davis, straight to the point. Then I'll be direct too. Hey, Kevin, take Mr. Davis to process the paperwork.
All right, thanks, Mr. Lewis.
Good. Ms. Davis. Brandon just finished the paperwork. The moment the money hit his account, he transferred it straight to a shady platform. As for me, I tried to give him a friendly warning. Not only did he not listen, he said I was blocking his path to riches. Some people...
You just can't talk sense into them. They're hell-bent on their own destruction. The more he gets carried away now, the harder he'll fall later. Dad, this is the fine son you raised. He could have lingered on a bit longer, but he's in a hurry to die. His real nightmare is about to begin.
When are you closing the net?
Today. From the moment I was born, you never once looked at me. Do you regret it now? Mom, this brooch is really pretty. It'd be perfect on you. Wear it to your interview the day after tomorrow.
Yeah, it's nice. Excuse me, I'll take this brooch.
Miss, I'm buying this brooch. My mom had her eye on it first. Besides, this brooch is expensive. You're just sitting on 25 apartments, burning through your savings. You can't afford this, can you?
What did you just say? Don't think you're the only ones who know how to make money. My son is now a big boss, making millions of dollars in minutes.
Right, son? That's right. It's just $100,000. It's chump change. Once the payment comes in today, I'll buy you 10 of them. You can wear a different one every day.
I'm so lucky to have such a devoted and successful son. Unlike some people who do nothing but live off their own mother's savings. So shameless.
Here, ring it up.
Breaking news. The head of Apex Loans has absconded with billions of dollars. The platform is shut down. The company's office is deserted. Thousands have lost their life savings. We urge the public to stay away from unregulated lending platforms.
Son? Did you put the money in Apex?
It's gotta be someone with the same name. The office just looks kinda similar. Just yesterday, I brought in $5 million. I just gave it to them yesterday. They were all right there. The handover went smoothly. Right.
It's gotta be a coincidence. Call them and ask, now. Okay.
The number you have dialed is not in service. No way. There's no way. My friend, this platform was recommended by that friend. He must know what's going on. The number you have dialed is not in service. No way. There's no way.
So, what you call making millions a minute is actually losing millions a minute. Well, I'm definitely no match for you. I could never pull that off. Chloe.
We're honest, hard-working business people. How can you even compare yourself to these schemers? That's beneath you.
You're right, Mom. Let's go.
Oh, my daughter. I'm willing and able to cover for her. She doesn't need to break her back to earn a few grand. She just needs to protect my wealth. Then she's the best. It's just that some people, even if 25 apartments fell into their lap, they'd still lose them.
Scammer! They're all a bunch of scammers!
It's over. I'm done for.
Who told you to use the card? Give me the money. Give us our money back!
All right.
Officer, you have to do something. Make them pay us back!
We've already filed a case for your issue. Everyone, please disperse. We're about to host an interview with a top entrepreneur. Break it up.
What kind of top entrepreneur interview? If we don't get paid today, we're not leaving. We're not leaving! Pay up! Pay up!
Look, the top entrepreneur is here.
It's her.
Ms. Davis, I heard you've taken over your mom's company in less than 3 months and were named the youngest and most promising entrepreneur. What are your thoughts on that? Success doesn't last forever. The tables turn, fortunes change. Some people started higher than me, but now they can only watch me climb the ladder. Maybe I inherited my mom's business sense.
My mom and I were the ones who should have succeeded. She and her mom are just pathetic. They rely on my handouts to avoid ending up on the streets. How come she's the one standing there now? I can't stand it! I won't accept this!
Maybe. I got my mom's business sense.
Those words. You said them on purpose so Brandon would hear, didn't you? You were trying to provoke him.
That's only part of it. He still has 5 apartments left. If he stops now, there's nothing I can do. But I bet he won't give up. I bet his ambitions are through the roof. he'll keep fighting us.
And the other part?
The other part is, I really, really, really think my mom's got an amazing business sense. I'm so in awe of you, Mom.
Mom's little sweetheart.
Son, what are you up to again?
Where are the property deeds? They were all right here. How could they be gone? Did you hide them?
What are you trying to do now? Those apartments, some were used to pay off gambling debts, others were lost to scams. How much more are you gonna mess up?
I just had a run of bad luck. I got blindsided. Next time, I'll definitely win it all back with interest. Just give it to me, okay?
Brandon is meant for big things. Hurry up and give him the property deed.
Just give it to him and be done with it.
That apartment was left by your dad as our retirement fund. We can't sell it anymore.
That apartment was left to me. It's none of your business. Just give me the property deed now. Give it to me. Mom? How dare you hit me?
How dare you hit my grandson? I'll fight you.
Son, you just need to settle down. We're holding on to these few apartments. We can still get by. I'm begging you.
We can still get by. How can we get by? Chloe and her mother are walking all over me, looking down on me from their high horse. I'd be better off dead. And those 5 apartments of yours, do you know how much the annual property management fees cost? Paying all that money for nothing. What's the point?
And what can we do? We're no match for them.
Mom, I've thought about it. I'm mortgaging the apartments. Take the money and start a legitimate business. I'm my father's son. He was so smart. I refuse to believe I can't beat Chloe. Trust me. Mr. Lewis. Lewis. I have. Lewis! I was blind to your good intentions. I didn't listen to your advice. I had to go and fall for those illegal fundraising schemes. I know I was wrong now. Please, have a heart. These apartments of mine. Just give me another loan against them, please.
Aw. Look, pal. You fell flat on your face out there, and now you come crawling back to me. You're really putting me on the spot here. Fine then. I guess that's what brothers are for. Huh. But this time, let's get one thing straight. We're laying down the rules right now. You pay in full, every month, on time. Miss a single payment. Those properties of yours are mine.
Yes, of course. Don't you worry. I'm gonna make a huge comeback this time. I swear.
Brandon still went and mortgaged everything with Mr. Lewis. He never learns, does he? Is he really still that clueless that Mr. Lewis works for us?
You know what? He actually wised up this time. First, he tried the bank. Turns out, with all his debt and his credit shot, they shut him down. That's why he went to Mr. Lewis. I already had Mr. Lewis put the word out about a guaranteed overseas investment project. The returns are supposedly even juicier than before. All it needs is a big chunk of startup capital.
Chloe, a project like this, anyone with half a brain can see it's a scam. And after everything Brandon's been through, you'd think he'd be more careful by now. Do you really think he'll bite?
He's like a caged beast. The second he catches the scent of blood, he'll pounce without hesitation. And Novatech will also be bidding.
You're planning to go up against Brandon for the bid?
Exactly. He's dying to beat me. If he had any sense left before, once he finds out I'm also going for this project, he'll fight me to the death.
Perfect. This time, we'll make sure he never gets back up.
He didn't even bother to come provoke us. Looks like he finally learned his lesson. Once the bidding starts, let's see how much longer you can keep that cool of yours.
You too. The rules for bidding on this overseas renewable energy project are very simple. All you have to do is show proof of assets for the project. Highest bidder wins. All right. Now, if you would, present your proposals.
After reviewing the project, we're very impressed with the prospects of this project. We're prepared to invest $5 million. This is our proof of assets and project proposal. Once the contract is finalized, the funds will be transferred immediately.
Well, it's obvious Miss Davis is very sincere.
Hey, wait a second. We're just as sincere. I bid $8 million.
$8 million.
Exactly. I'm taking this project, no matter what. Chloe, my apologies.
Since Mr. Davis is bidding higher, then...
Wait a minute. Mr. Davis, as far as I know, you were just scammed on a lending deal recently. Lost tens of millions of dollars. I seriously doubt you can cough up $8 million.
Bet you didn't see that coming. I mortgaged my last 5 apartments to scrape together this $8 million in startup capital. This project's projected returns are triple yours. Chloe, isn't your mom loaded? Why'd she only give you $5 million to play around with? How do you expect to compete with me, broke as you are?
He took the bait. Are you determined to go against me?
Go against me? You're not even worth it. This $8 million can be wired to the company account right now as startup capital. In less than 3 months, I can multiply the profit tenfold. By then, the entire industry will know the name Brandon. Our advantage is so clear. What's there to even think about?
Don't agree too quickly later. Make him crave it. Let him know just how in demand this project is. I'll jump in and bid against him too. No way he won't take the bait.
All right, here's the plan. Enter documents. We'll give them a thorough review. You can head out for now.
Hold on, I'm raising my bid.
Miss Davis only budgeted this much. If you raise the price without approval, Miss Davis will have my head.
What would you know? This project means everything to me. I refuse to spend my whole life living in my mom's shadow. And I am not losing to the person I hate most. I'll raise my offer to $9 million. Don't think for a second I don't know the market value of those 5 apartments is well over $10 million. If I don't make you cough up every last penny, then this whole game was pointless.
Look, to be honest, we have more confidence in Ms. Davis's company. After all, it's backed by the group, so the risk is much lower. Let's go sign the contract.
Hold on! If she's raising, so am I. I'll raise it to... $10 million. Chloe, I refuse to believe that Evelyn would actually invest $10 million in this project for you.
Mr. Davis, this is way too risky.
Shut it! What do you know? Look, Chloe's already given up. What's there to hesitate about? Pick me! Come on, pick me! Fine.
I hereby declare the winner of this bidding round is Mr. Davis.
Excellent. Then let's go sign the contract right now. Please.
Let's go watch how Brandon digs his own grave.
Thank you for your confidence. This cooperation is sure to be a huge success.
Absolutely. Until next time.
Loser.
Ms. Davis, he signed it.
Perfect. Once his money's in, we take him down in one move.
Chloe.
Mom, what brings you here today?
Just wanted to come see you. That overseas renewable energy project Brandon secured. It's only halfway through its cycle, and he's already throwing a victory party. And what's more, he's invited all the city's business elites and media reporters. He says it's to promote the project's latest progress at the party. But in my opinion, he just wants to make an announcement to everyone that he's not a loser. See, he even sent an invitation.
The grand opening ceremony didn't even teach him a lesson. I mean, wouldn't it be better to make a fortune quietly? Now look, he's going to embarrass himself on a grand scale. Hey Mom, you know what? When he finds out his account's $10 million is gone, and his victory party turns into a bankruptcy announcement, what kind of face do you think he'll make?
We'll know once we go see for ourselves. And besides, your mom here has prepared a big gift for him. I just hope they don't get so excited they fly off the handle.
You know, I'm really looking forward to it.
Thank you all for coming. I have some great news to share with you today. Our company invested in the Overseas Renewable Energy Project, which is progressing far ahead of schedule. We expect our revenue to double by the end of the year. Cheers, everyone.
This isn't a company event. Evelyn and Chloe, what are they doing here?
Heard Brandon stole Chloe's project. Those two families are sworn enemies. Looks like we're in for a real show.
It's more than just stealing a project. Don't you all know? You really don't know?
Mrs. Davis, Chloe, well look who's here. This time, from Chloe's hands, I snatched such a huge project. I thought you'd be so mad you wouldn't even bother to show up.
Oh, please. Do you think Chloe and I would be that petty? But then again, such a great opportunity isn't something just anyone can grab. My son, just like his father, has a real head for business. And he's lucky, too.
It's not over yet. It's still anyone's game. The business world is unpredictable. The project is only halfway done, and you're already throwing a victory party? Aren't you afraid something might blow up in your face?
That's right, Brandon. You're new to this game, so you might not know. In business, it's bad luck to celebrate too early.
Stop being so jealous. The $10 million in project funding was deployed long ago. The team is working around the clock now, just waiting for the dividends. What could possibly go wrong now? I know. All of you people look down on me and my mother, calling me a man-child, calling my mother a nouveau riche, and you're all here today just to watch me fail. But I'm here to tell you, I'm gonna disappoint you all. Today, I'll make sure everyone knows I'm every bit as good as that Chloe. That mother and daughter are just the pathetic leftovers my father abandoned.
Come on, Miss Davis. We wouldn't dare.
You said it.
If my dad were still alive and saw how stupid his son turned out to be, don't you think he'd try for a do-over?
The show's about over. When's your backup here?
It's here.
Hey, why are the officers here?
Who is Brandon?
That's me. What's this about?
Brandon, that project you invested in is suspected of illegal fundraising and overseas fraud. Please come with us.
Impossible! I'm a law-abiding citizen. How could I possibly do such a thing? You must have the wrong person.
Yes, officer, you must be mistaken. My son's business was only just established. He only put money into one overseas energy project. How could he possibly be involved in this?
The project in question is precisely this overseas renewable energy project.
Wait, what?
What did you say? The renewable energy project. It's a scam?
Really thought this Mr. Davis was just biding his time, waiting to make a big splash. Turns out he's just burning money. Ha.
Miss Davis and Miss Davis were right on the money. Don't pop the champagne at halftime.
With a brain like yours, you dare go up against two female CEOs? One round decides everything. Now you've lost everything, down to your last penny.
So not winning the bid means you dodged a bullet. Otherwise, Ms. Davis would have been the one scammed and cleaned out today.
Exactly. Miss Davis got really lucky.
Lucky? Bullshit! You set me up! Admit it, didn't you? Chloe, it was you, wasn't it?
I don't know what you're talking about. Officer, stop him!
Stay put.
It was you! If it weren't for you, I never would have signed that contract in such a hurry. Officer, it's her, Chloe! She set me up. Investigate her and her company.
Yes, officer. It's definitely that little witch Chloe who framed him. Arrest her!
You can eat whatever you want, but you can't say whatever you want. We live in a society of law and order. You need proof for everything.
I'll kill you!
Stay put. We've already looked into this. The group and its subsidiaries, their business operations, and taxes are all clean. The group has no connection to this matter.
Good call, officer.
Then, what about my son?
As things stand, the project is going under for sure. But since it happened overseas, your money, well, it's probably gone for good.
What? That was $10 million! I mortgaged 5 properties. It was my last bit of capital. Oh, Mom. Mom, you should take your medicine.
I won't. Just let me die. I told you ages ago to stop fighting. Just give it up. The house Dad left us was more than enough to live comfortably, but you just had to push it and end up in this dump. Now are you happy?
What a curse. I thought tagging along with you would mean a better life. Turns out, it's the complete opposite. Now I have to take care of you. This rental is tiny and gloomy. There's not even room to stand.
If I'd known then, I never would have listened to you and picked a fight with that girl. Look where it got us. The house is gone. The money's gone. and I almost got locked up. We two old folks can't even show our faces back home. Following you has been nothing but bad luck.
It's all because of that mother and daughter. They're the ones who ruined me. I swear I'm gonna make them pay.
Let's see what else you've got in store for us.
Bitch! What are you doing here?
When my mom was in the hospital, whatever you came to do, that's what we're here to do today.
We're here today to give you a gift. We were going to give it to you at your victory party, but we didn't expect your mom to pass out from anger, so we never got the chance.
A gift? Since when did you get so generous?
Wait a minute.
What is this? What do you think you're doing?
Mom, no listening devices or cameras. We can give the gift safely.
You're always so thorough. These are the property deeds you used as collateral for your gambling debts, the mortgage, and the ones lost in that overseas project scam. All 25 property deeds are right here.
What's this supposed to mean?
Evelyn, you helped us get all our houses back from foreclosure?
Is this the gift you were talking about? You're going to give these back to us?
Do I look like a saint to you? After all the crap you and your mom pulled, you think I'm dumb enough to repay evil with kindness and just give you the houses?
So why did you come then? How did these property deeds end up in your hands?
Arthur. So this is the true love and son you were so proud of that you hid from me your whole life?
Do you still not understand? From gambling away your collateral to running off with loan money to that overseas project. It was all just a front. It was all a scheme my mom and I set up to take your houses. That's all it was.
Arthur gave you 25 apartments. I didn't make a scene. Not because I'm generous, and certainly not because I'm weak. It's because I knew whatever he gave you, I'd take it back with my own hands. And with interest. Every apartment you sold ended up with me. Every debt you paid off eventually flowed right back to me. Brandon, your dad gave you a gold mine. Too bad you couldn't hold on to it. You're nothing but a pawn to help us move assets. That's all you are.
A pawn. I kept wondering how my mom and I ended up in this mess. Turns out it was all you setting a trap for us.
No. I may have had bad intentions, but I'm not taking the blame for something this big. The reason you ended up in this sorry state, isn't it because of your own stupidity and greed? Did I hold your head down and force you to gamble and lose all that money? Did I force you to invest in that illegal platform when your loans blew up? And what about this overseas project now? If you hadn't been so obsessed with competing with me, targeting my mom and me at every turn, how could you have fallen step by step into the trap we set?
Shut up!
I'm not stopping. And your mother, Fiona. You thought clinging to a man would let you rest easy? You wicked woman. Provoking my mom at every opportunity. Who gave you the nerve? You ended up in this state because of the mess you made yourselves.
How heartless can you be? Brandon is still your half-brother. Aren't you afraid that spirit will come for you?
Half-brother? Have you forgotten how they treated me and my mother back then? Now it's their turn to taste their own medicine. You call this heartless? Grandpa, Grandma, since you love your grandson so much, you can suffer right along with him.
You wait. I'm calling the cops on you.
There are no recording devices here. Once you step out that door, you've got no proof. Who's gonna believe you? Or do you think we're as dumb as you are, leaving evidence for anyone to find?
Brandon, I wouldn't move if I were you. There are bodyguards waiting outside. If you dare lay a finger on me or Chloe today, I'll make sure you spend the rest of your life behind bars.
Son, don't! You've delivered your gift. Please, I'm begging you, just go.
Arthur, Chloe's running a fever. I didn't get paid this month. Can you lend me some money? As soon as I get my paycheck, I'll pay you right back.
Evelyn, didn't we agree on splitting expenses? She's not just my child. As for Chloe's living expenses, I've already paid them. Her medical bills are on you. If you're broke, figure it out yourself.
Arthur! 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 My gift is just the beginning. My little gift is just the tip of the iceberg.
What else do you want?
Remember when Mr. Wright came to my house to read the will? Did you catch that line? Arthur left everything he had for Brandon to inherit. And Evelyn and Chloe gave up their right to inherit just like that. Maybe you're not up on the law. Or maybe it's Mr. Wright's fault for not spelling it out. Legally speaking, Chloe and I never inherited a dime from Arthur, so his debts are not our problem. But you, Brandon, inherited all of Arthur's property. So by that same logic, you're on the hook for all his debts.
Don't you try to scare me. I never heard him mention anything about debts.
He had no debts when he died. But unfortunately, the projects he invested in and guaranteed all went belly up recently, and these debts will be repaid by you, the sole heir your father personally appointed to pay them off.
How much?
Oh, not much. Just $5 or $6 million. If this were 2 months ago, you could have sold a couple apartments and been fine. But what a shame. Now there's nothing left to sell.
You did this on purpose. You waited until I squandered all the properties and then you tell me. You just want me to drown in debt.
I figured this news wouldn't stay hidden for long. But I didn't expect your 25 apartments would be so easy to blow through. In just half a year, you blew through every penny your father worked his whole life for. Every single cent.
I'll kill you!
Cut the crap. This is all your dad's fault. If he hadn't come up with splitting expenses, that selfish, lousy trick, and hadn't decided before he died to leave all his assets to you alone, then this debt today would be split between us. That's instant karma for you.
Enough!
Chloe, we've said everything we needed to say. Let's go. Chloe, it's all over now. What's waiting for us in the future is a smooth road. Let's go.
Hey kid, your old man owes our boss a mountain of debt. Pay up and make it quick. Or else.
Hey man, hey, I'm really broke. Have some mercy.
Broke? You think I'm paying? No way.
You're Brandon, right? The money you owe my boss. When are you paying it back?
My boss is waiting too. And my boss.
I...
Damn him. He really went that far? Son, we've already sold the car. Mom's bags and jewelry are gone too. We've sold everything we could. What are we supposed to do now?
Grandpa, Grandma, you've got to help me. Please, you have to help me.
What are you saying, child? Your grandpa and I, we're so old now. How are we supposed to help you?
But don't you still have that old apartment? It's gotta be worth hundreds of thousands of dollars, at least.
No. That's the apartment your grandma and I worked our whole lives to get. Don't even think about it.
Grandpa, Grandma, look at me. Just look at me. I'm your own grandson. How can you just stand there and let debt collectors beat me to death? Besides, you two aren't planning to move back there anyway. What's the point of keeping it?
No means no. This is already humiliating enough. If all the neighbors find out that your grandma and I have been reduced to selling our home to survive, Your grandma and I would never be able to hold our heads up again.
Are you really gonna just stand by and do nothing? Watching your own grandson get beaten to death would bring you shame too, wouldn't it? What good is keeping that apartment? If you won't sell that place, I'll burn it to the ground. We'll all go down together.
Oh heavens, to suffer like this in our old age. Oh, Arthur, look at the mess you've gotten us into. Fine, I'll sell it.
Good thing they know their place.
Even if we sell that place, we'd still be short a few $1,000,000. You see, your dad left us 25 apartments. We finally got to live in a Riverview place, and you blew it all. Are you telling me that for the rest of my life, I'll be stuck in this dump living in misery?
Don't you ever mention him again. He's not my father, if it weren't for his smart idea. Of that split expense agreement, Evelyn's money, at least half of it, would be mine. And his mountain of debt, half of it would be Chloe's too. Would we be in this mess? A rental? We're lucky to even have a rental to live in. When those loan sharks show up, you won't even know where to find my body.
Son.
Wait. Wait! We don't have to live in a rental. There's one more apartment.
Back then, your dad only gave me the deeds to 24 apartments. What other deeds?
Don't you remember? Chloe and her mother have that dumpy old apartment. The will says they have the right of residence. So he didn't give me the deeds, but the ownership of that apartment still belongs to me.
Right. That apartment is ours too. But even if we move in, those loan sharks won't just leave us alone.
Who said anything about moving in? We sell the apartment, we take the money, and go somewhere no one can find us. Problem solved.
Right. Perfect, son. We have a way out. Great.
Don't you worry. Tomorrow, I'll bring a real estate agent to sell that apartment.
Arthur, never saw this coming, did you? All these years, your so-called success and fame, your smug pride. To me, it's all a big joke.
Brandon really took a beating this time. I bet his next move will be to go after the house.
Don't worry. They won't be able to take this place from us.
It's a dumpy old apartment, but if we actually had to go, I'd really miss the place.
Open up! Open the door now! Come on in, come on in. Now look at this place. Sure, it's a bit dated, but the location is fantastic.
Yes, absolutely. The neighborhood is full of retired teachers. Very cultured families. Great atmosphere, too.
Of course. Look, it's south-north facing with 2 balconies. The layout is excellent as well.
It really is quite nice. You can tell the owners have taken good care of this apartment.
Good.
Name your price.
Just as I thought. It was bound to happen.
Mrs. Davis. Chloe, thanks to you, I'm up to my neck in debt now. So I have to sell this place. Heads up. Pack up and get out. Soon.
I'll buy this apartment. Name your price.
What, you begging me now? Look at you now, how the tables have turned. Fine. I'll name a price. $50 million. Once the money clears, I'll transfer the deed immediately.
$50 million? You've lost it.
Oh. Then forget it. Anyway, I wasn't planning on doing business with you. Honestly, seeing you struggle makes me happier than getting that $50 million. Listen up, you're out of here tomorrow. If I come back and you're still here, I'll toss you out myself. I'll throw you and all your stuff out.
You, this house, you have no right to kick us out.
So you two are trying to pull a fast one, is that it? This apartment was given to my son by Arthur. We only let you stay out of the goodness of our hearts. What, you think you can just live here for free? Fine, I'm calling the police right now to throw you out.
No need. Even if you call the police, there's nothing they can do to us.
What exactly do you mean?
closely. Whose name is on this property deed?
What's there to see? My dad's will was very clear. You only have the right of residence here. That means my dad owns it. I don't believe for a second your name is on that deed.
How can this be?
What? How can this be? This property deed, how can it have my dad and Evelyn both listed as owners?
What's so strange about that? When your dad bought this place back then, we hadn't fallen out yet. We bought it together, got the deed together. The property deed has both our names on it. So, this apartment is our joint property as husband and wife.
But back then, when Mr. Wright was reading the will, he said you only had the right of residence. You didn't raise any objections either.
That lawyer back then deliberately skipped right over that part. And I deliberately didn't push it further, just so you'd think this apartment was already yours for the taking. Once the papers are signed and it's all settled, it'll be too late for you to come crying.
Perfect. See? This house is my mom's. By law, my mom legally owns half of this property. Without her say-so, you can't just sell it. It's not yours to sell.
Mr. Davis, didn't you claim this house was all yours? Then why does it say it's joint property here?
This house is mine. The will says so, clear as day.
But a will only covers personal property. It can't touch the spouse's share of joint property.
So what now?
Mr. Davis, maybe you should sort your family drama out first, then we'll talk.
Wait a minute. I'm selling this house today.
My mom is the homeowner. You won't lay a finger on this house.
You people are already loaded. You could live anywhere, yet you're clinging to this dump? You're shameless.
Sure, it's old and small. In my huge business empire, it's nothing. But it's filled with memories for me and Chloe. So I'm not moving anytime soon.
And I'm sure as hell not giving it to a snake like you.
Of course, I'm not completely heartless. I'll buy out your half. From this moment on, you have nothing to do with this house. And don't bother me or Chloe.
Is that true?
Son, that mother and daughter, they're really attached to this house. They probably really want the deed. Maybe we should take another big bite out of them.
Don't you dare ask for a sky-high price again. Don't forget, whether we buy it is entirely up to us.
Then name your price. How much can you offer? I'm warning you now. If the offer's too low, I'm walking away. $600,000. No way. At least $2 million. $600,000 is a joke. You're loaded. Absolutely not.
$60,000.
What did you just say? Enough! This house is worth at least $1 million. $60,000? Are you trying to insult me?
You know it's worth $1 million. Yet you had the nerve to ask for a sky-high price of $50 million.
Weren't you the one saying this house holds all your precious memories? If you don't want to move, then buy out my share. Otherwise, we'll make each other's lives hell.
If that's the case, then we'll just drag it out. My father's will clearly states the right of residence is ours. Could easily live another 50 years. When I finally kick the bucket, you can have the house.
You know,
Mr. Davis, you're asking for way too much. They're not idiots.
Then $500,000. Fair and square. That should do it.
$60,000.
You?
Your mom gave me $50,000 as compensation back then. Look, I'm not the kind of person who takes advantage of people. I'll give you an extra $10,000. Call it interest.
You're pushing it too far.
Way too far. Have you forgotten how you used to bully me and my mom back in the day? Have you all forgotten?
That's all in the past. You're loaded now. Can't you be a little more generous? Enough.
$60,000. Take it or leave it.
No deal.
Since you don't want to sell, then you can hold on to that unsellable half of the property and figure out another way to pay off your debts. Being hounded by debt collectors isn't fun, is it? Why didn't I see you driving that fancy sports car today? Don't tell me you sold it to pay off your debts. I'd love to see, besides this house, what other brilliant ideas you have to raise money and pay off your debts.
Kid, $5 million. Every last cent. In 1 month. Or I'll break your arm.
You're heartless. We're family. Blood is thicker than water.
$60,000. Not a penny more.
Chloe, I'm your own brother.
My mom never had a son.
Mr. Davis, with the house in this condition, it's impossible to sell. If you ask me, just take the $60,000. You'll get nothing at all.
Son, maybe we should just sell it. We should take what we can get.
Mom, $60,000 is way too low. They're just taking advantage of us. They know I need the money to save my life, so they're lowballing us on purpose.
Son, something is better than nothing. If we don't sell it soon, the money for our living expenses will be gone.
This is my last hope. I can't possibly sell it for just $60,000. This is my hope.
Since you don't want to sell it, then get the hell out of my house. You're not welcome here anymore.
We'll see about that. Arthur. It's all that damn Arthur's fault. He kept saying that I'm his only grandson and that he'd leave everything to me. But what happened? He gave the best stuff to that mother and daughter and left me with nothing but a pile of debt.
Who would have thought, when he bought that apartment, your dad would actually agree to put that woman's name on the property deed? What are we supposed to do now?
What do we do? As long as they don't move out, I'll go and raise hell every day. Let's see who can outlast who. Open the door! Hurry up! Open the door! Open up!
What are you doing back here? What do you want now?
This is practically half my home. I can't sell it. Can't I even come here?
What are you doing? Are you out of your mind?
Yeah, I am. And if I am, you drove me to it.
Get out right now, or I'll call the police right away.
Go ahead, call whoever you want. But remember this. This house, I own half of it. I'm in my own house, breaking my own stuff. Even if the police show up, what are they gonna do? Huh? What are they gonna do? See? He gave me this house. You wanna settle the score? Take it up with him. It's you. It's you. You did this to me. You. It's all you. What's wrong? Scared? Yeah, scared. Then get out. Take your mom and get out. Or I'll be back every single day.
Let go.
You old witch! What are you doing? Let go of me!
Chloe, you all right?
I'm fine, Mom.
So you knew I was coming all along. You were just waiting for me here, weren't you?
That's right. Knew you wouldn't just take this. You'd come back for revenge.
So what? Half of this house is mine. I come and go as I please. I smash what I want.
Starting today, I'll have you followed day and night.
That's right.
See that? You've got no power to fight back.
Chloe, I'm so sorry. Mrs. Davis, I'm so sorry. I know I was wrong. I really know I was wrong. It was a moment of weakness. Please, for Dad's sake, for the blood we share, help me. The debt collectors, they're hounding me day and night. I'm begging you. Please! You have all this money. We're both Dad's children, his debts. Can't all be on me.
Brandon, your dad and I split expenses our whole lives. We kept score our whole lives. He kept the books so meticulously, just to tell me we were two separate entities. No one takes advantage of anyone. Well then, why should an outsider like me pay off the debts for his so-called son?
What about the house? Just buy out my share. $60,000 is a joke. $300,000. No.
$200,000 is fine.
I really need the money to save my life.
Brandon. Still don't get it? I'm not doing business with you. I'm teaching you how to behave. That $60,000 is your final lesson. Everyone pays for their choices.
You all are trying to kill me!
It's your own dad and your greed that's killing you. Get him out of here.
Let's go.
Son, what's wrong?
They won't sell. $60,000. They're only willing to give $60,000.
What do we do now? Today, those creditors called back again. They said if we don't settle the debt, they'll take one of your arms.
Take one of my arms? Fine. I don't even want to live anymore. Let them kill me. Then let's see who pays up.
But how are we supposed to get the money now? Your grandpa and grandma's old house only sold for over $300,000. That's not even a fraction of it. It won't even cover the interest.
In that case, then we'll just wait it out. After all, my dad's will clearly states the right of residence belongs to us. You can live another 50 years, no problem. When I die of old age, you can have the house.
Mom, tell me something. If Chloe and Evelyn die, then that house would be ours, wouldn't it?
Son, what kind of nonsense are you saying?
I'm not. My father's dead. I get his half. Evelyn dies, Chloe gets her half. If Chloe dies too, I'm her legal half-brother. Then that apartment and all their money, the company, it's all mine.
Murder will get you executed.
So what? What's the difference between that and being dead right now? Hounded by loan sharks, stuck in this dump, and them running companies, living in mansions, chased by reporters. Why do they get all that? Once they're gone from this world, everything is solved.
Chloe, you've been working yourself too hard. I made you some soup. Come home early, okay?
Okay. What did you make for me?
Chloe? Chloe? What's wrong?
$50 million for your daughter's life. You're awake.
Brandon, do you even know what you're doing?
I know, but I'm not scared. Because I've got nothing left to lose.
Why did it have to come to this?
Why did it have to come to this? Because I can't stand it. Why does everything go to you guys? Why is all my dad's money taken by you? I'm his son. I'm the one who should carry on the family bloodline.
That money was earned by my mom. It has nothing to do with your dad.
So what? Your mom married my dad. Her money is his money, and his money is my money. It's you who took what's rightfully mine. Don't even think about running. I hid something under your chair. If I press this button, you and your mom who's coming to save you, we'll both go boom. We'll both go boom. Up in smoke.
It's not just about the money.
Chloe.
Stay right there.
Not enough cash. There's a card inside, too. It's $50 million in total.
Mom.
$50 million? You actually brought it. I've never seen this much cash.
I've never seen this much money in my life.
Relax. The money's real. I wouldn't gamble with my own daughter's life. Now you can let Chloe go, right?
$50 million. In less than half a day, you just whip it out like it's nothing. No wonder back then when the inheritance was announced, you gave up those 25 apartments without even blinking. How pathetic. My mom and I thought we'd hit the jackpot. When you looked at us back then, did you see us as nothing but clowns?
Gave up the 25 apartments because they were never mine to begin with. I agreed to your dad's rules of splitting expenses because what I want, I can earn on my own. I don't need to fight anyone for it. Brandon, just think about this for a second. Those 25 apartments are worth more than most people earn in a lifetime. Who in their right mind would look down on that? If you and your mom had just been content, just as your dad wished, you could have lived a safe, wealthy life.
It's too late for any of that now. Admit I was stupid. I admit I was no match for you. No, my dad, my mom, and I, all three of us together were no match for you and your daughter. But this time, I'll be the one laughing last.
Mom, run!
Mrs. Davis, go reunite with your daughter.
Mom. 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 Mom.
Police, freeze!
Mom.
Why? Why am I always just one step behind? Why? I'll kill you. I'll kill you!
Mom, why did you jump in front of me? You scared me to death. You scared me to death.
Chloe, don't be afraid. Mom will protect you.
Mom isn't weak. She just saved all her strength for where it truly mattered. Mom, get some rest. As for the company, I can handle it on my own.
My Chloe has really grown up.
Chloe,
What are you doing?
I'm begging you. Please let my son go. He just made a mistake. He knows he was wrong. If he goes to prison for 20 years, his life will be ruined.
Like it or not, he's still your brother. You know, blood is thicker than water.
My poor grandson. Chloe, I'm begging you now. Our family line can die out.
Exactly.
Blood is thicker than water. My parents were splitting expenses for 46 years. Even when I was running a fever and he had to ask Mom for money, why didn't anyone say a word about blood being thicker? When he handed over all 25 apartments to Brandon and left us with nothing but the right of residence, why didn't anyone say a word about blood being thicker? When Brandon was throwing my dad's money around and humiliating us, why didn't anyone say a word about blood being thicker? And now? Brandon kidnapped me, stabbed my mother, and almost got us killed. Now you have the nerve to come to me talking about blood being thicker? So your blood is blood, but my mother's and mine isn't blood?
You even sold Grandpa and Grandma's house. We're broke, not a penny saved, and we're drowning in debt. If my son ends up in prison too, how are we supposed to survive?
Not my problem. Back then, all of you benefited from my dad's splitting expenses. Now it's your turn to taste the bitter end of it. Security. My mother needs to rest. Don't want to see her face again.
Chloe, please, you have to help us. I'm on my knees begging you. Evelyn, Chloe, Evelyn.
Brandon's sentence came down.
Yeah, 25 years. Fiona's now living in a rental with the two old folks. She's working 3 odd jobs a day and caring for them at night. Heard the old folks' health is getting worse. They're always yelling at and hitting Fiona, regretting ever helping Brandon fight for the inheritance.
The price of greed. Your father thought that splitting expenses could control me, but in the end, he never imagined his own schemes would backfire on him. And Brandon? He lost his whole life too. I put up with it for 46 years, not to indulge your father's selfishness, but to save up enough capital for us to turn things around. Chloe, a woman's way forward is never paved by a man's handouts. The road ahead, I want you to walk it, with your head held high. No more putting up with things. No more living in fear.
Yes. I understand now, Mom. From now on, I'll be the one protecting you.